Good morning, ma'am. I am Dalton Gasco. My topic is all about the process of costume design. A costume designer reads the script and working with other members, the designer's team creates the overall plan of production. For the costume designer, there are many considerations in designing a costume, including the fabric, cut, fit, color, and condition. So first, we have the fabric. Refers to the type of cloth that is used in the costume design. The choice of fabric should reflect the character's background, status, and personality. For example, rich fabrics like silk or velvet can indicate wealth or higher status, while rough fabrics like burlap or denim suggest a working class background. The texture, color, and quality of the fabric should align with who character is and what they represent. So then, we have the cut. And costume design can help actors look bigger or smaller on stage. In the same manner, the way costumes are made in relation to their styles or cutting can also reveal the period of the play. For example, the padded shoulder can make an actor appear larger, while vertical stripes can create a sleeving effect. In terms of historical period, a Victorian-era costume may feature high collars and corseted waist, while a 1950s outfit could include a flared skirt and hinged waist. So we have it. Can also reveal a period of play due to specific characteristic of clothing, culture of every specific culture, and tradition in the period. Costume design reveals the period of the play by reflecting the clothing style of specific culture and time. For example, togas represent Asian robe, while corseted gowns with wide skirts signify the 18th century of European period. A costume color reveals the personality and background of the character, and costume the choice of color for the character is very essential. Below are some details on what costumes can do support the theatrical production. Indicating style and color. Costume convey to the audience the kind or style the audience will be witnessing. Costume sets the tone for the audience by indicating the style or genre of the performance, such as modern, fantasy, historical, or futuristic. Indicating time and place. Costume suggests the location or the place where the story of play takes place. They may also indicate the period of the play. Costumes set the tone of audience, indicating the style, location, and the time period. For example, kimono suggests Japan, while cowboy attire indicates the American West. Identifying status and personality. Costumes shows the status of character using color, textile, and texture. It signals whether the character is rich or poor. Costumes likewise suggest characters' personality. Characters who are outgoing have colorful costumes as compared to a shy person who may have dull clothing. Costumes reflects a character's status and personality through color, fabric, and texture. For example, luxurious fabrics and rich colors show wealth, while worn-out fabrics indicate poverty. Bright colors can suggest an outgoing personality, while mute tones can represent a shy character. Indicating relation belong to character. Costume tell the role of each character in the play. The major roles have then been costume compared to those who are just supporting roles. Costume that distinguish major rules from supporting rules. Main characters often have more detailed or elaborate costume, while supporting rules typically have simple designs. So next. Meeting performers' needs. Costumes should be wearable to allow easy movement of actors on stage. The design should provide easier ways for quick costume changes during a performance. Costume should allow the actors to move easily on the stage and be designed for quick changes during the performance. This ensures comfort and efficiency. That's really very